escape Denver with a win. Here's Ross with the three. Oh! Terrence Ross delivers the three. They're going to review it. They're saying that the shot took 2.5, no basket. Game over. Raptors lose. And the Raptors fall to 8-6. The Clippers are on a mission.
Much needed road win, and big win for the Toronto Raptors tonight.
Toronto Raptors come away with the victory here. And what a performance tonight.
I walked into the building and I was like, wow, it feels good to be back here. You know what I mean? And I can imagine what it feels like for the players.
That was a long, winding road trip, you know, especially with the little start at the doubleheader at the beginning of it, and then going on the road for, you know, all of 10 days.
I have the utmost respect for what professional athletes in general go through, because I know when we're getting on planes at, you know, midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning and dragging a bag through a hotel, and I don't care if it's a 2-star hotel or a 5-star hotel. When it's 3 in the morning, you just want to go to bed, or you're dealing with a back-to-back, or you're going from the east to mountain to Pacific to central and then back home again. It's a grind, and it can wear and tear on the bodies.
It's tiring. It's tiring. It's tiring for us. We travel with the team, and we don't have to guard James Harden, right? We don't have to chase Russell Westbrook. We don't have to chase Chris Paul or try to block out Blake Griffin. So to come through any road trip above 500. I mean, right now the Raptors have more wins on the road than they do at home.
But there's something to be said for, and again, even as a broadcaster and member of the media, getting a lot of it out of the way early, because then you develop a bit of a comfort zone in your own sense as the season goes on, and you've got some more of those home games later in the year, and I think certainly that plays better for the players themselves as well.
Welcome back to Toronto. Welcome back to Air Canada Center. Basketball is back in the 6. It's been so long.
It's been a while. You're Mark, right?
Yeah, right? It's good seeing you again. I know I've seen you someplace.
Sure.
Must be here.
Huge opportunity right now because you have 6 games at home.
And I think it's just kind of trying to set a tone early for a 6-game homestand and realizing that, you know, this is a chance now to really start putting a little bit of distance in that win-loss column.
There's an old saying in this league, it's not who you play, it's when you play them. So if you got a homestand and you got some teams banged up, that's a huge opportunity that you just can't let slip.
Seconds. Stauskas fires the three. Short. Patterson lets it fly. In time! Patrick Patterson from downtown. When you got it going, Leo, you got it going.
Let it fire.
On a switch, attacking Saric. Tough angle. Tough angle. He's got 11 now. Here's Terrence Ross.
Oh, boy, he's hot.
Terrence Ross has 14 points. Lowry wraps it up. He's got 6 assists. Kyle Lowry looks over at the Philly bench and said, yeah, keep talking. And the Toronto Raptors are going to win this one at home. 122-95 and improve to 11-6. I think that'll do it.
That'll do it right there.
His role has helped Canada basketball a lot. I mean that by, you know, a lot of young guys that are now trying to get into the NBA and that are playing in the NBA saw him in his prime when he was here and had a chance to come and see him play and gave them hope and inspiration that they could do it themselves. So basketball in Canada obviously has evolved a great deal, and he has a part to play in that.
I mean, he was a big part of, what happened, with this franchise. A lot of these kids, like Andrew Wiggins and Tristan Thompson and all these guys, they grew up watching that. They saw that. And if you think about it, I mean, the Raptors got to the Eastern Conference Finals this past year. Prior to that, the most successful season in Raptors history was with Vince Carter. So he's a big part of the history here. Unfortunately, some of it gets a little tainted by the way it ended. But, that's not all on him, and it's not all on the Raptors. It's somewhere in the middle. But it's always good to see him come back. And I think fans are embracing it more and more the further it's away. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be his last time. I really don't. I think as well as he's taking care of his body, I think he still loves it. I mean, I talked to him. He's smiling. He seems to be enjoying himself. I think it's cool to have him here.
It was supposed to be another chance for Toronto to perhaps say goodbye to Vince Carter tonight. He is in the building, but will not play like so many of the Memphis Grizzlies. He is battling injury.
Nowitzki then takes it in. Kevin Willis says, forget it. And the Raptors run the other way. Vince Carter! Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Tonight begins a stretch of 3 games in 4 nights for the Raptors, so the rest of the other night will do them well.
Take care of home, win 3 out of 4 at home, stay at 500 on the road, and you're going to have a 50-win season.
Turnover, Corey drives, finishes. Lowry the deep three, got it! Kyle Lowry is on fire. Nogueira grabs his first rebound. DeRozan's gonna take the 3 and make the 3. Raptors lead by 15, 120-105, and that's gonna do it.
We got 2 top teams coming in and playing well, Lakers and Atlanta.
JV kicks it out. Norman, the 3, good! Here's Norman Powell. Norman slams it home. Raptors, what a great game tonight. Raptors, a 113-80 victory.
Another opportunity, man. Go. Take home for 48 minutes, both ends. Have fun. 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3. What?
And let's face it, these games are just as important as the ones that you're trying to get in late March and early April.
Largest margin of victory in franchise history. Tonight at the Air Canada Center. 128-84, 44 points. And the Raptors, a dominant performance. Pirtle with the steal. Pirtle. Oh! Pirtle with the Austrian hammer! Oh! What a throwdown!
Cleveland Cavaliers, they've dropped 3 in a row. The last time they won, it was against the Philadelphia 76ers, and LeBron James needed to have a triple-double. He's called out his team and said, we got to start playing more physical and real basketball.
He's an angry man. He was out here tonight at 5:15, over 2 hours before the game, working up a major league sweat, getting ready for this game. Folks, the Raptors are going to take the Cavs' best shot tonight. Better be ready for a tremendous test for them tonight. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now, for first place?
I think it's going to be like the same as the first 2. A game that's going down in the last 4 minutes, and whether the Raptors have learned or haven't learned how to close out games against great opponents, we're going to find out. I think it's a good test to find out where they are. I expect they'll get into like a 3-possession game with 2 minutes to go, and we'll find out what they got, whether they can get over that hump that they haven't been able to in the first 2 games.
Cavs team, they are ready to play.
Up in the air, James in a 6-0 run to start. T. Ross doesn't need much space. T. Ross drops a 3, let it fly. 5-point game, they needed that little bit of burst off of the bench. James fires the 3, and it's good. He is that good. One of the greatest of all time, and it's the largest lead. Toronto Raptors, guess what? They're right there.
They are right there. They are. They've lost by 3, 4 and 4. So we're talking 1 to 2 possessions in each game. And the question is, how do you close that gap? And that's a big decision in terms of the Raptors, how they keep improving and internal improvement, and what you do with your players in terms of acquisition or standing pat.
Ready to go, Bubba? You ready to go play? Go play ball? Daddy got you. Just grab the ball. 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. Do it. You like that? What's up, Lucas? What is the box of presents? The box of presents.
Is this one person?
Hey, in the other room. You had to bring nothing, bro. You gonna jump?
Nah. Don't spray my hand. What about this?
Appreciate it.
That's a great place. Like I've been here like one time last year. Wasn't James Johnson's birthday. James Johnson's son's birthday. It was a great experience. Now T. Ross' son's birthday here too. I think it's a great place for childs and children that have fun. You know. My daughter, she can't play yet, but probably she's gonna play here soon. One day, I hope so. And I came here, just to show my support to T-Roy. He's a great teammate, a great human. And, just try to show support on the court and outside the court, too.
We have family that flew in for Tristan to celebrate his 2nd birthday, and I think for us, we really focused on having a lot of downtime, a lot of quiet time. So today was a day we can go out and just, have fun, do something very active.
Go ahead.
You go ahead. I did it already. I'm going to do it again, though.
It's a blessing. I'm happy that everybody came, and my mom's here, got my cousins here, got my little brother here. So, everybody that showed up means a lot to me. So, hopefully, one day it'll mean the same to him. And right now, I just want to see him happy. So, seeing him running around having fun, I'm loving it.
Here's T. Ross, fires over Jefferson, good!
Talk about a guy who's got confidence in himself right now.
They pretty much know what they're going to get from Terrence off the bench. He's had a good stretch. He's become one of the best shooters in the NBA. He's a top 20 scorer in scoring off screens. They pretty much know what they're going to get with him in the 2nd unit. And the 2nd unit in general has been really, really good of late. I mean, you can't complain. Won 5 in a row, 3 on this homestand, and they're hoping to keep it rolling.
One thing that I've always talked to him about is that zone. When you're getting into that zone and what it requires to stay in that zone, you have all possibilities. Anything is going to happen for Terrence. Anything and everything is going to happen for Terrence. And so that's one of the biggest things that I've seen so far. I think the day he was born, the day Tristan was born, I was just so happy for him. And I can relate to the joy, that I saw on his face when, it was his first time holding Tristan. I can just see it, and Terrence has blossomed in such a different way, and matured in such a different way. And so it's just great to see. It's an enjoyment.
I think when children make a lot of things change in your life, like you become more responsible, more mature, and like of course him and me, we still gotta grow up because every human still gotta grow up. But one time you have a child, makes you think twice to make some like decision in your life because you don't think about yourself anymore. You gotta have one more people is more important than you that you have to think about. This is your child. So I think you're like about making decisions. I think T-Roy is a completely different man right now, human. But he just changed for better, not for worse. So I'm so glad. He been grow up as a daddy, as a player, as a human, and I hope he's keeping growing like that.
I'm still the kid's candy. You caught me. My bad.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tristan. Happy birthday to you.
I think it changes your perspective. And as many of us parents, we begin to think things differently, and it's not so much of short-term goal settings. It's thinking along the future. So everything that even Terrence and DeMar and Kyle, those guys, they're thinking long-term now. It's not just about immediate goal setting. They're planning for a future, and so that changes their perspective, and it creates a great tool for motivation to do, their absolute best. He's attentive. He's nurturing. He's protective. And I just like that gleam in his eye. He just has such a great love and joy for his son. I catch him sometimes just kind of staring at him, and it's just a great thing to see.
Raptors outscored them by 10 since then as Carroll catches it over the shoulder. High off the window, and DeMar comes in and throws it down over Ricky Rubio. Rubio never saw it coming, and DeRozan with the vicious slam. And the Raptors are going to come away with this victory, and Toronto, they'll improve to 15-7 on the season. Finish the 6-game homestand with a record of 5-1.
This team shot 51%. We played our ass off in the fourth quarter, but we got to be better in the first 3 quarters. And we know that to get where we want to go. If we want to be an average team, we can around for 3 quarters and then try to win in the fourth quarter. We want to be a great team, and you guys can be great when you play like you did in the fourth quarter. But we got to do that. The mental mistakes, the breakdowns we had at the first 3 quarters, we got to flush. We got to learn from it and get better from it. We've been saying this now for like a month. Here we go. Let's go.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
I'm Kiara. You mind if I join you too?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right. How old are you? 6.
S'mores. How do I make them?
Bananas.
Wow.
Patent that. I never heard of that one.
Chocolate chips.
Lady Raptors came out to help the kids just enjoy the holidays a little bit. I mean, we know they're stuck in the hospital, which is, not fun at all. But, to come down here and just to get your mind off of that a little bit, come decorate some cookies, and the kids are having a great time, so we're glad we're here.
These kids are amazing, and you can't even imagine what they go through here and how their days are. One mom explained to me what a little boy, Parker, was going through, and you could look at Parker and say, no, there's no way that's what he's going through, because he showed me an island of icing with every type of candy on it. We just forgot the gingerbread cookies. So, and stuff like that, just, it warms your heart, and you can't, miss out on opportunities like this.
She said she wants to use everything.
Yeah, he did too.
More at the top, and then I guess we'll start decorating. Yep, that's your glue.
This is my first season here also, so this is something new that I didn't do in the other city that I was in beforehand, so it's really nice to be able to get out and do stuff with the other women of the organization while the guys are on the road.
How is it?
We just know they're out doing their job, so it's our job to support them at home and make sure home's good so they don't have to worry about that. They're out working and we're home taking care of the kids, being in the community, doing whatever we have to do to just feel a part of the city, so it's good.
You guys know me. I'm just as loud in my living room or in a restaurant watching a game as I am sitting courtside at a home game at the Air Canada Center. It's just as exciting. We get excited, we get together, we make sure we're home by 7, and the house is warm, we're sitting around the couch, and pajamas are hopefully on by then, if not then by halftime, and then we watch the game and we cheer.
What's up, Daddy-O?
Nice. Go on, take a look at you got there. You on what you got on you, man. You got murder scene. You over here killing for it.
I think it's hard to play in Boston. I don't know why. Boston, they get after it. There's Amir Johnson, you know what I mean? There's just a lot of roughness, and it's a back-to-back. I thought last night was a real physical game, and I think tonight's going to be physical. But I think with our team, we have the experience to kind of try to persevere through being tired and being in tough situations and still coming out on top.
I know that he wishes he was on the court for sure, but Boston is a great atmosphere to play in, so I think that they'll have a lot of fun. It'll definitely be tough because the fans are like diehard fans just like they are here. So just the competition level right now between the two teams I think will be definitely high, and it'll be a great game to watch tonight.
I know enough to never predict. If I think it's going to be an easy game, they make it a hard game. If I think it's going to be a really hard game, they come out and fight and play well. So I know that they will play every minute. Dwayne will never relax and stop coaching, no matter what's happening at the end of the game. So I hope that they do well. Boston's a good young team, so I think it should be a good game.
I expect them to go out there and take care of business because I don't think they are even happy with the way they played last night to start the game. So I expect them to come out a little hungrier tonight and do what they're supposed to do.
And the defense has been stellar in the second half. Powell, the corner three, splash! And Kyle Lowry just continues to put on a show. He's been the best point guard in the East. The Toronto Raptors are going to come away with this victory, and this one was because of their defense.
The Raptors came out a little flat, uninspired defensively in the first half, but a complete turnaround in the second half.
Against teams with 500-plus records, Raptors are now 9-5. They improved to 16-7 in Norman Powell with a season-best 20 points.
Good job, Black!
That was great. Win, lose, or draw, that's where you battle. That's where you battle every night, like we did tonight. It's good. It's gonna happen. All right. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Get you rest tonight, tomorrow. And let's wrap it up. Let's come in and take care of business on Monday against Milwaukee. Here we go. Good job. Good job. Good job, man. Good job. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.